socaco.com for all your instrumentals and beats. socaco.com for all your instrumentals and beats.
Okay, we are here this evening at the Plymouth ground for the grand climax, the grand finale of the 7th edition of the Tobago Masters Invitational. We just saw qualifier number 1 finishing, and that GT Masters of Guyana, they lost out to Sunday Crew by a 1-goal advantage. With me here is Anderson Abraham, the captain of Sunday Crew. Welcome. Tell me a bit about your performance here and what has been happening during the last couple of days.
Well, basically, about our performance, we have been growing in strides from game to game. We lost our first game on Friday. Basically, some of the guys couldn't come across in time. But Saturday, we got our full complement, and basically, we started to play together as a team from Saturday. And sometimes we were lucky, sometimes we were playing very, good football. So, at the end of the day, we took the good with the bad, and we are where we are right now, going into the semi-finals.
I know this year tournament, no fault of the organizers, but because of the inclement weather, we had a lot of issues. How did you and your team manage to hold still and weather the storm?
Well, the important thing was the communication levels, and I think the tournament organizers did some very good work in notifications of all the teams, notifying all the teams of the changes, because these changes were last minute, and to get that done, it took a lot of organization, a lot of synergies. So, compliments to the organizers. They did very well in making the last minute changes.
So you are going to prepare now for your next rounds, hopefully to go all the distance. What is the highest you all, since taking part in the competition, have you all ever reached?
Semi-finals. We also, a couple of years ago, we were in the semi-final. We lost on penalty kicks to Have a Time from Tobago. So we're looking to go one step further by the grace of God, and hopefully things will turn out a little bit better. We could go one step further, because the objective is really to each year on year, to improve to a further stage. So hopefully the luck will be with us and our quality will show.
Well, Anderson, it's a pleasure. Let me hope that you get an opponent that you could have a time over them. And we look forward to seeing your progress in this year's tournament.
Okay, thanks very much.
Okay, joining me is Gerard Jacob, the PR man for Defence Force Masters. Well, as one member said earlier when he passed in, once you see them, you know that they beat a team and they're here. Gerard, tell me a bit about Defence Force Masters. I know you all lost, was trying to trip-it last year. You all lost last year. What's going to happen this year?
Well, we are back at Plymouth and we have a winning habit here. So we're going to continue with our winning habit right here in Plymouth. We have won the competition twice. We were kind of unfortunate last year by not winning, and we're back here this year to continue the winning ways that we set forth in this competition.
What's it like over the years, you know, being a part of the SW Touring Masters?
Well, I've seen the competition has grown from strength to strength over the years. The whole life of the competition has grown, and you know, the whole atmosphere, the whole footballing atmosphere. Although this year we were daunted by the weather a bit, but you can still see the whole camaraderie with all the teams and everybody that year, and it could live on for some time.
Now, I know Defence Force Masters is a name to be reckoned with. And I know I could safely say that Defence Force is one of the best organized and structural Masters team. Tell me a bit about the whole concept of the team.
Well, firstly, the team made up past players of Defence Force, some players from outside of Defence Force, because we kind of leave it open for everyone to more or less join. We kind of keep together by the whole credo of the regiment, how we feel about one another, how we camaraderie, everything. That is one of the main things that keep the team together. And when you have people like Roger Gibbs, Miguel Hackett, Hudson Barber Charles, people want to come around these guys. They put down a football name for themselves, and they in themselves are football legends. So playing with a legend on a Masters team, that's the thing that keeps us together. Plus, administratively, the members who are not playing, who are administrators, who are already administrators more or less within the full Defence Force. So we have that whole organization thing from the military, and we kind of bring it through with a little more fun in the Masters team that we have.
So what can you expect now that you all reach up Plymouth and you're going to take your rest now and look out for the semi-finals and finals?
We don't have to look out. Everybody else have to look out. You know, because we come back to win. And as I say, we're back in Plymouth. The last time we won was right here in Plymouth, and we're looking to continue from that victory. The last year was just, a flukes by the way thing, but we're back at it, fighting hard, and we're looking to win again this year.
You talk real big. After the game, whatever the outcome is, I come back looking for you. Make sure it's on the positive side.
Hope so too.
Yeah, brother. All the best. Yeah. Gerard Jacob, the PR man for Defence Force Masters, they're going to sit now and wait their opponent. They qualify from the other round to go into the semi-finals. Okay, we take a break from the on-field action and we have with us here Jerry Alexander, former national Barbadian footballer, and he's here with Royalty Ballers. Well, Royalty will expect them to be on top, but unfortunately, I think that somewhere along the journey they were knocked out. But this is your first year here?
Yeah, this is our first year here. We weren't really properly prepared. We still decided to come to Tobago to participate, take the experience, and we will go from here to next year. We want to come next year with a better team, better strategy, and looking to win the Tobago tournament next year, Masters.
Where do you think your downfall was with this year's team?
Well, this year's downfall is that we did not have the amount of players that we really required. We only came with about 9, and then we had additional players that came after. Okay, so we didn't really prepare, as I told you before, we didn't really prepare properly. But saying that we didn't prepare properly this year, we will try almost bust next year to prepare very good for the Tobago tournament. To me, the tournament is good. The passer is very nice. Obviously, we had a little setback with the weather, and that is something that you can't control. So at the end of the day, next year, we're really coming to Tobago to win this tournament.
Tell me a bit about your professional career back home.
Well, I played for Barbados probably about 10 years. I'm a striker. I don't have the record on how much goals I scored, but I've scored a lot of goals for Barbados. And I'm also a player that try to encourage other players also to do well. Okay?
This is your first time to Tobago?
First time to Tobago, I went to Trinidad more than once. When I was playing for the national team, yes, Trinidad beat us more than once, but we did beat Trinidad 1 year, and I scored the winner goal.
You remember what year that was?
I can't remember the year, but it was Barbados against Trinidad. I think the ground was Spectra Train.
Okay,
it was far away. The game was far away. We won 1-love.
Well, it was a pleasure chatting with you. You didn't get what you all wanted this year, but as you said, you're coming back for 2018 bigger and better. We want to wish you all the best, and we hope that you enjoy the remainder of your stay here with us in Tobago.
We intend to enjoy the rest of Tobago. Tobago is sweet. We love it. We'll be back next year for sure.
Okay, there you heard it from Jerry Alexander. Okay, with me is Terence Greenidge, the manager of Caledonia AIA. They were just victorious and one step closer to the big title here at the 2017 SW Touring Masters. Tell me, how was the victory for you and how was the tournament been for you so far? We know we had a lot of little hiccups with the weather, no fault of the organization, but you all have managed to play football and reach to this point. Tell me a bit about your experience.
All right, we had terrible experiences because our first game was short because a lot of men got stranded because of the boat situation cancelling. And we struggled through drawing the first game, which was good. We strengthened our team the following day, but we were still struggling because of the heavy conditions. You know, but I mean, it's nice to see we can reach us so far in this competition and looking forward to move on.
We know we had issues, but everything is moving so far so good. You all will be facing X-Men. How are you going to prepare?
We're going to take it on one team at a time, just as we play this game. I mean, we came up against a good team, and at the end of the game, we came out victorious, and we plan to do the same thing for the next game.
Tell me a bit about Caledonia. What has they been up to during the course of the year before the tournament?
I mean, we've been in a lot of tournaments. We've been into Barbados, we've been into the local tournaments. And we've been keeping busy playing little fit match games, so we're active right through.
Any new additions to the team from last year?
Last year, not really, but probably one or two players, but not much. You know, we lost some good players, but right now we kind of not at full strength, but we're okay.
Well, Terence, it's a pleasure. Let me wish you all the best as you go for that big prize.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Okay, I have Yvette Welch Alexander, the spokesperson for Juventus. Now, Juventus, I can't recall Juventus ever missing a SW Touring Masters tournament. Unfortunately, this year, they didn't go all the way. Tell us about it, Yvette. What your experience like for this year?
I think weather conditions was awful. It's just spoiled the entire weekend of football. Yeah, and well, that in itself, having to spend an entire day in the airport before we got here. Right? Yes, you did.
Yeah, you were there from,
yeah, and we were there from the morning. As soon as we were supposed to come up on the Thursday, and when we heard the boat was cancelled again on the Friday, we decided to go straight to the airport. We got there at 9 o'clock and didn't get to Tobago until 10:30.
But you all are here, and I know Juventus is a team that really, they come to win, but they also come for the experience of being in Tobago.
Well, yes, you're correct. I mean, Juventus is all about family, it's all about love, and it's all about fun. The football is just part of the whole package. The main thing is for everybody, the camaraderie and everything. We did come with little numbers this year. So unfortunately, legs were tired, and again, as I said, weather conditions wasn't conducive to, the game, because yesterday it was awful at Blackrock.
Yes, I know.
The ball wasn't moving at all, so, when coming down to the crunch time, we got a goal that, made that game draw. So having to play one game today, we needed a win, and we drew again. So with that, we weren't successful in coming out of the group.
Well, I know that's not going to stop you all from having a good time in Tobago, and I know 2018, sure as it could be, Juventus will be back here.
Certainly. The fun has started now. Whatever time we have left in Tobago, we're going to enjoy it. I mean, this is our 6th year here. We've won it twice and we've came second twice. So 4 years in a final out of 6.
The record speaks for itself.
Definitely.
So are you going back tonight or tomorrow, or on standby?
I am going back on Tuesday morning, and I'm heading back to London on Thursday. So
do have a safe journey, and I'll see you next year for sure.
Thank you.
Okay, joining me here is former Assemblyman Hughie Cadet, and I don't think that Hughie Cadet has ever missed Masters over 40, and we're into the 7th edition. Playing for Phoenix, I know you all didn't make it, but tell me about your experience this year.
Well, it was good. I mean, this is, I think this is my 4th or 5th year playing. I've been involved since the very first year, 7 years ago, and I think the tournament has grown from strength to strength. I had the opportunity over the last couple of years to play as a player also in the tournament. This year, unfortunately, over 40 team didn't go as far as we would have liked it. Our over 50 team is in the final in the first in the inaugural over 50 competition. So we're happy for them. They should be playing next. I want to wish them best of luck against X-Men, and of course the SW Touring. I want to say good luck in terms of continue to host this tournament. It's been excellent, and it continues to do a lot for the game, for persons at that particular age, and of course for in terms of Tobago and its brand. What they call it, so we're very happy for that. So best, and of course best wishes to them so that they continue to host this tournament as successful as it's been in the past couple of years.
No, I know this year was really challenging with the weather. I mean, no fault of the organization, but still, I mean, they pulled it off. Now that you're not in the competition and you're looking at the competition, where would you like to see SW Touring take this Masters tournament? next couple of years?
Well, I think of course the first thing is that we're happy that they've recognized that they could go another age group, which is good. That that the involvement of the over 50. I think what might carry it in the other forward is maybe even if we could go teams, a lot more teams maybe from the wider region in terms of North America, and if you could probably attract some teams from Europe, which are the locations which Tobago is synonymous with. But I think if they can get even more teams to participate, I think that is where we really like to see the football go. But at the end of the day, from the development perspective, it's very good. I'm hoping, of course, in years to come, we even see more Tobago teams than we ever had in the past. I think that to me is the direction. I think that they can go. The new age level is fantastic. I think it's just really more teams from further afield so that it really sells the tournament and of course the Tobago brand.
Now, since I come here Thursday, rain falling, but I ain't seen no flood. The whole of Trinidad flood. What are they doing at Trinidad they doing?
Well, we just have flash floods. I think down on my side had some, in Canaan Bonaccord, there was definitely some areas that had some, what they call it, and of course the little landslide. But I think you can't, a portion of course, a part of flooding has to do with, just the volume of water. Yeah. Parts of it also had to do with our issues with unregulated land development and how we dispose of stuff, which is something I think we had to look at as a people. You really can't get away from sometimes some flooding taking place as happens in other countries because of the volume of water that happens over a sustained period of time. But then there are other factors that had contributed in terms of unregulated development and of course dumping of how we discard our stuff, and that's something I think we had to look at as a people to ensure that I think that we could improve and minimize these situations happening with flooding.
Well said. Well, let me wish you all the best. I know I'm going to see you here next year for sure. Let me hope that the Phoenix over 50 could do some justice and win that match here this evening.
Thank you, and a shout out to your viewers. Keep up the good work, guys.
I have with me here John Griffith, the manager of Wellies from Barbados, the defending champions. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, they hit a stumbling block and they didn't get the opportunity to repeat as champions. First of all, welcome back again to Trinidad and Tobago. What went wrong?
Thanks for the welcome. It's good to be here again. Conditions were a little overcast for the last couple of days, but no excuses. We played first game 1-1 and then we draw the other two. So we didn't play up to the standard we played last year, but that's how the game goes.
Were there any additions to the team from last year to this year?
Yeah, we brought down two new players with us this year, but we still were short of numbers. We only had at least 12 players in all. So, but no excuses. We didn't qualify and that was it.
What has been happening with your team since you winning the tournament last year?
Okay, we just only last week we came away as champions of one of our out-of-season Masters tournament last week. It's one of the better tournaments up there in Barbados for our Masters out-of-season, and we came away champions of that only last week.
You know, you all are always here in Barbados. What's the experience like this year compared to the rest of the years, except for all the rain?
Well, first of all, I'd like to give credit to the organizers. Despite the weather, they still managed to get a good tournament put on today. It was really nice. They had alternatives, which was good. So it seems as though the tournament is improving not only in the football, but in the administration department as well, which is very good.
Yeah, I must give compliments to the organizers because with what went on here with the weather, to get all these different venues and get the teams to the venues on time without any hiccup, and see the tournament reach to a point where it's going to end successful, it's credit to them.
Yeah, that's right, that's true. So credit once again to the, it's unfortunate with the weather, but they did well, and we're going to get a good finals today. We're here watching it. We didn't abandon the tournament. We're going to watch it to the end. And congratulations to everybody that has advanced.
Well, John, it was a pleasure talking to you. I know that I'm going to see you all here next year.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, enjoy your success, continue playing strong football, and we're going to see you right here in Tobago in 2018.
Yeah, all right, thanks a lot.
Well, there you heard it from John Griffith, the manager of Wellies. They are the team that won the championship last year. They didn't qualify this year, so this year we're going to be looking for either a new champion or one of the other champions is going to be vying for the title this year. We have the first Crown over 50 Tobago Masters champions here, Trinidad X-Men. Now you would have seen the guy on my left here last year or year before with a different team. But this year he come with X-Men. And they have captured the over 50. First of all, come a little closer. Tell me a bit about this team X-Men.
Well, first, we started off as the Saints FC, which is a St. Mary's team, and evolved when we went into the over 40. We went into the Barbados tournament for the first time competitively, and started here for a couple of years. As, of course, we got older, we had to form a new team, an over 50 team. We do still have an over 40, as you know here, right? So this is where we are now. We got older. We have to get a category that we're comfortable in to play.
And we're winning.
And we're winning. We have been to Barbados, we have been to Orlando, and those Masters tournaments so far, and we have been successful as champions, yeah, and the local tournaments as well. Yeah.
Leonard, I know you use a familiar face with Masters over 40 years. It's Toby Torren. I can't recall a year I come and I didn't see you, right? You all won the tournament this year. What was the team performance like over the last 3 years? I know that condition-wise, because of the weather, things weren't what you all expected, but how you all managed over the last couple of days?
Well, it was hard, and when you come into a tournament, you need legs. It's not like you just come and play one game and you go, no man, rest. You need legs. But the guys, you know, we prepare ourselves. You know, we come into a tournament, we prepare as a team, right? And we came to the tournament to do what we just did, win, right? We get the guys in shape, everybody play for one another, we work hard, and we accomplish what we come to do. And that's what we have been doing for the last all the over 50 competitions we have joined so far.
How difficult is this to actually, at this age, run on conditions like this, what we play on over the last couple of days?
Boy, very hard. Very, very hard.
You pull up anchor anytime?
No, I pull up. Because, as I say, we just get with guys in shape, prepare. We know we're going to a tournament, or get ready. Or come out and play games. We have a league going on right now that we're taking part in, that we're defending. So it's to really get the team in shape. And what we does, and men come out, men get the effort, and that's all I could ask for as a skipper.
Stephen, tell me, how does the over 40 and the over 50 team, how do the two teams combine together?
Right, first of all, we are one organization as an X-Men FC, and what we try to do is to have all our players play together, get accustomed to each other. Even though it's two categories, we want to try to at least have players playing, understanding this is how we want to play. Basic, we try to let the ball do the work as much as possible, and we just play for each other. Okay?
Well, gentlemen, let me say congratulations on being the 2017 over 50. And I know that next year you're going to be just 1 year older. So I know you're all coming back next year. So again, congratulations and all the best.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having us. All right.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
SocaCo.com for all your instrumentals and beats. SocaCo.com for all your instrumentals and beats. SocaCo.com for all your instrumentals and beats. SocaCo.com.
Still a tussle, everybody's ball now. As defense force come away with it. Oh, he's trying to get this one going early. He's got some pace, made some space. And a great save by the goalkeeper. Yeah, can he come out? Let's find some space down the left-hand channel. Slips it inside, trying to find a blue jersey. So anybody's ball here. Caledonia will battle to get this clear.
number 10 for Defence Force. And he scores.
Set, stand to go. Second the man up.
And it's level 1 goal apiece. And well, not a very and great save there from the Defence Force custodian, so can Defence Force take the lead. And another brilliant save here from this. And a great goal there by Caledonia, so and scores. So let's see. And that's it. The 2017 Tobago Masters. And let's say a big congratulations to the Toyota team. Terence Greenwich, you saw him earlier. I think I spoke to him during the knockout stages. You're already 2017 over 40 champions. Tell me, how does it feel? I hear you say that, so you're all knocking, the door not open?
This is our second Masters winning. I mean, as I say, we've been knocking to the Tobago Masters for the longest while. We just reaching there and just can't grab it. I mean, it's so ecstatic to see that we're here now, winning, being champions in the whole thing. Yeah. And I mean, everybody, the guys, real happy. I mean, we work real hard, and we thank God for this opportunity to conceive this.
Now, I have here with me the over 40 goalkeeper. But you diving like 20?
Well, I try. As my skipper was saying, we had no stars in our team, so we really had to work for each other, and I try my best, and we came out well.
How much rub down you going to take for the week?
How much what?
Rub down.
Well, it might be every day for the week.
you take sick leave for your holidays?
Nah, I take some holidays. And I'm off tomorrow.
How does it feel to go through the tournament? I know that this year we had a lot of little hiccups with the weather and everything, but it worked out well. What's your whole take on this year's tournament?
Well, this is the 4th time we're up here. Tobago is always nice. As you say, the rain hamburgered it, but things came up. This ground was lovely, and we won. Thank the Lord.
Well, congratulations and all the best. And well, you're coming stronger in 2018 to defend.
All the time. We will, of course, I'm coming strong. See, our team is full of love and togetherness. We hardly change up with teams, so that is why we had that kind of love and togetherness and keep on fighting to go forward all the time.
One more thing is because of the boat, most of our players didn't come up here, but we still had heart. Yeah, man.
Well, there you heard it from members of the 2017 Masters over 40 champions, Caledonia, as they celebrate their victory. Before we wrap up, we just want to say thank you for staying with us. We just have the prize giving ceremony, and we want to say we look forward to seeing you at the 2018, that's the 8th edition of the Tobago Masters Football.
For all your instrumentals and beats.
champion trophy. Caledonia, AIA.